Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enavia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight is Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Rally the Force with us updates from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Dumars is out there with Victor Wembanyama, and Pierce, and Hedo, and Brady in at the two-spot. And for New York, they've got Edstone. Hopkins is out there with Robinson, and it's Marbury in at the point. So Clark, as the season is drawing to a close, younger players might be feeling the mental fatigue of the totality of the season right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. And that's where team leadership comes into play. Your veteran players, not only in words, but an example, can help young players properly approach this segment of the season. What they do and how they say what they say is really important for the older, more experienced guys to help the younger players navigate this stretch.
And how about the determination from Heinrich, just overpowering the D right there.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Pierce. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's good from long range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Heinrich. Here's Marbury. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
The shot by Pierce, no good. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allen the Force courtside. Allen.
I briefly spoke with Kirk. Well, no surprise. We started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allen. Thank you. Heinrich gets to McGrady. Just 2 to shoot. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. McGrady's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Marbury. And that one, good.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Heinrich passes to McGrady. Now, Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Edstone. Back to Harden. It's stolen by McGrady. Edstone with the steal. Pass to Dawkins. Down low. And the dunk by Edstone.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the Hornets miss again. Knicks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Edstone with the steal. To the inside. Dawkins. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Tipped away. Here's Marbury, guarded by Heinrich. Pass to Edstone. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the game. And taking a quick look here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Russell is checked in for New York. Dumars comes in for James Harden. Some changes for Charlotte. Right side Jennings. Dunleavy for three. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Jennings. Here's Dunleavy, covered by Dumars. Charlotte moving the ball around. And again, the Hornets missing. The Knicks leading by three. Here's Hedo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul. At the line.
What's up?
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Hawks. Good try by Jennings. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Jennings is what we call point hungry. This guy loves to score the ball, and he's able to deal and get his shot off against anybody who's guarding.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 4. Dash to Edgecombe. Good on the triple. Edgecombe's got 16 points.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Dumars. Nothing on the board.
Yeah, good job to take him right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Knicks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. A different look for New York. Boyles checked in for Dawkins. And James Harden has subbed in for Edgecombe. Outside Jennings. Here's LaFrance. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Jennings. No coverage that time.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Jennings. Not a lot of room, and it's in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Jennings. Outside Dumars. Here's Russell with the three. Turkaloo grabs the board.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by LaFrance, no good.
And even with good coverage
efforts defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Marbury. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Harden. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's PJ Edgecombe making highlights for the New York Knicks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Hornets trail by 5. Russell is out there with Harden. Then there's Dumars. Then it's Foyt. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. There, the group New York will start the second one. Harden has a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Heinrich against Parker. And Benyama outside. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Chandler kicks to Heinrich. Oh, good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 8. Dumars with it. Now McGrady defending. And it's Russell missing.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Heinrich dishes to McGrady. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. Makes it look easy.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Parker. Out to Russell. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by McGrady.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And Chandler throws it down.
That is a big man throwing it down. Chandler making the defense feel his presence.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Chandler who brings it up for Charlotte. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Tyson Chandler. Parker outside. Got a piece of it.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
So both teams changing it up here. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
The Knicks leading by 6. Harden kicks to Russell. Some nice passing by New York here. Dumars the pass to Robinson. Count the the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a reason he's called Truck. Robinson macking his way, clearing out the middle there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Foyle. Shot clock at 6. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Over McGrady. Not enough on that one as it misses. Hornets trail by 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. PJ Edgecombe picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
For the Knicks, Russell comes in for Foyle, and it's Dumars in for James Harden.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Russell high post. Another shot. Offensive rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. Russell's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hornets trail by 8. Outside Turkoglu. Mr. Red. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50%.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Jennings. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Can't give Red that kind of room, especially from the corner.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Dawkins checked in for the Knicks. James Harden comes in for Dumars. Free throw no good for Red.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hornets trail by 9. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Here's LaFrance. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Now, here is Harden. Arbor. Off target from outside. Red against Harden. And here is Red. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And for a power forward, he can shoot, get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
No good from Turkoglu. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Marbury passes to Dawkins. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story. His systems do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, Jazz Chisholm loaded up. My boy played great yesterday, man. Been back in his bag.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Charlotte, yeah, they're almost the best in show. My question is, how much better can they get? Can they shift into another gear, Shaq?
You are what you are until proven otherwise. They're good, but not good enough yet. I'm saying yet.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Knicks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Cooked, True. Yeah.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from VJ Edgecombe.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hornets trail by 9, setting the floor for the Hornets. Pierce is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Augustus. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Heinrich. Drops in the layup for 2. Heinrich's got the first points of the second half here for the Hornets.
Pushing the tempo on the drive. Heinrich beating the defense with his speed.
Here's Robinson. There's the drive. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Robinson, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. And that one falls for Robinson.
As tough as they come, Truck Robinson embodies his name. Once he steps on the floor, he never wants to come out and plays hard the entire game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. Edgecombe, no good. Hornets trail by 8. And there's the drive. He gets it in there. Heinrich's got 9.
He plays mostly the 1, but he's 6'4", so that's a little tall for a point guard, and it helps Heinrich down low.
Robinson on the wing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Harden. Harden with the hang time.
Not surprised head on. He's shooting well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Heinrich. 9 points in the game so far. Augustus. Dawkins pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but facial.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Wembanyama, a screen. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Kirk Heinrich.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to go from
God.
He's got 13.
Lord, never do this in his life.
Because of his effort.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka.
T-Mac?
He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Charlotte making some changes. Chandler comes in for Augustus. Dunleavy in for Pierce. One heck of a crossover there. Heinrich's got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Robinson for 3. Gonna go that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Dunleavy. Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harden lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And showing the potential to be an elite scorer in this league. What a night for James Harden.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Russell, he's checked in for New York. And that one is hammered home.
Do something.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. And the Knicks with possession here. 10-point lead. The emphatic rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Outside, Russell. Some nice passing by New York here. Heinrich passes to Wembanyama. Misses from close range.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now that one is his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Driving to the basket. McGrady outside. Buries it from 3-point range. McGrady's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
The shot. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Also with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Dunleavy finds Wembanyama. Now here's Heinrich. Chandler with a screen for Heinrich. 5 to shoot. Chandler, the pass to McGrady. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler. McGrady's got 15 points. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
Here is Russell. 6 points for him. Harden kicks to Russell. Inside. Here's Foyle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Parker against Turkoglu to the inside.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And here's Dumars outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Dumars got himself on the board with 3 there. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes.
Seems like Turkaloo is playing the game in slow motion at times. He's already excellent at reading defenses and knows how to exploit weaknesses, too.
And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
1 second left. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Tony Parker. Joe Dumars is out there with Robinson. Then it's Russell. And it's Marbury in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Marbury, defended by Pierce. Outside Dumars. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. It's Parker outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point. Boy, he'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
Boyles checked in for the Knicks. That one misses. And he nails the third. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Wembanyama down low. Robinson on him, and he gets the bucket.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Here's Marbury. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Dumars against McGrady. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Here's Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by New York. Foyles got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Marbury. McGrady covering. One-on-one here.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
And he jams it with authority.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rojakovic was going over with his team. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here comes McGrady, even the fast break. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by McGrady. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter. Down low, here's Dumars. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pierce dishes to McGrady. Stolen by Dumars. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Dawkins. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Outside Dumars. Here's Harden on the wing. New York, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 6. Pierce kicks to Ilgauskas. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. On D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And he hits the first of 3.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Free throw good, Robinson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
A pre-cast leads him right to the rack.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Dawkins knows the team is counting on him now, so, hey, holding nothing back.
And Pierce, here we go. And they pick up the 2.
Big shot from Pierce. This is the guy they turn to when they need a bucket.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. Heinrich with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Edgecombe with the steal. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Now Robinson. Dawkins is screwed on Pierce. 5 on the clock. Raises up. And he misses the J.
simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And it's off. The Knicks with the lead. Edgecombe with it. Here's Marbury. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Turkoglu's checked in for the Hornets. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Driving inside. They swipe it. Now Robinson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And then Yama with the aggressive finish.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left in the game. Fires from 14. Dawkins a screen on Turkoglu. Robinson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Turkoglu outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Hart. He takes it in. Get the 3, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Heinrich is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Turkoglu. For 3. Wembanyama reels it in. Well, Hornets shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Heinrich with the steal. Picked him clean. Now Harden. 20 feet away. And that one is good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And we got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Charlotte trailing. And here's Heinrich. Going inside. Ah, it's good!
We've seen Heinrich get hot before. I like watching him just keep looking to be aggressive.
Wembanyama. Wembanyama slides in for the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Boy, I mean, the throwdown is here. I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
Well, you want to talk about taking the wind out of the crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it.
Listen to that.
It's the decibel count in this building.
Turkoglu outside. Rips it down with two hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the three misses. And here are the Hornets now. The lead is 2. Strong move off the glass.
Heinrich taking control of the situation and finds the big hoop. That's what a leader on the floor does for you.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Is trying to get for Charlotte. Pierce comes in for Hedo Turkoglu.
Substitution.
Here's Barber, guarded by Heinrich. It's in!
Hey, not very easy to stop Dawkins inside. Now, he's nearly 7 feet tall, probably about 270. So he can go through defenders as well as over.
And there's the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
New York calls timeout. 19 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good!
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him go to the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
It's good!
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra 50 to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
All right, Charlotte, let's meet your Hornets starting five.
Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Smith, and it's Bradley in at the small forward position. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Seattle shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Charlotte, and seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte, here's Stoudemire. Off target with the three. The drive by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Moving downhill, Wemby eats up space quickly.
Smith outside. He got a piece of it.
Oh, for three, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Pierce, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. McGrady, the pass to Wembanyama. Blocked! Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
They set the screen. Here's Kuzi, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go. Until the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Shot clock at 2. No good on the quick three. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. McGrady, the pass to Heinrich. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. Seattle trails by 7. Bradley, high post. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Kuzi. Crowd drops it in from 14 feet away.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Kuzi. Here's Stoudemire. There's a screen. Goes up at the elbow. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
McGrady, the pass to Pierce. Here's Heinrich. In the game against New York, very impressive. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Kuzi. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Pierce. And a two-handed jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A nice shot by Smith.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your high hip-hop crew.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Jennings. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Turkoglu. Pass to LaFrentz. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Kuzi. And here's Harris. And it's LaFrentz with a rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Dunleavy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
The three, here's Harris. Rebounded by Turkoglu.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jennings. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. From behind the arc. Drops in the three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Harris down low. Stripped it away. Here's Dunleavy. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Horry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Stoudemire. And again, it's Seattle missing. Charlotte leading by 17. To the wing, right side. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Turkoglu. No good from outside. Seattle has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Driving in. Here's Horry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep the defense guessing. Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Here's Kuzi. They set the pick to the inside. And that one's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Got it off in time. That shot missing. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Hornets leading by 15. And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Smith, and it's Harris in at the point guard position. Drills it from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Harris. No points yet. Smith inside. Second chance shot. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
It's tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Seattle making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Harris passes to Smith. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Now the Hornets moving it up. And it's flushed down, and nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Harris. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Bradley misses. Charlotte leading by 21. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Harris passes to Smith. Here's Horry. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Heinrich. Wembanyama down low. Pounded by Harris.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Harris. Yet to see a basket. Shot to stop the run. Bradley misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Hornets leading by 21. Here's Heinrich. Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Smith. He's got 7. Yes, it's good. Smith's got 9 points.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's McGrady. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama screen. Here's Pierce. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Bradley. Seattle moves the ball around. Harris outside. Smith outside. There's Stoudemire. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Wembanyama. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Seattle calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the board.
Here's Harris. He's scoreless. Pass to Kuzi. Lots of room. And they pick up 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Jennings. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Kuzi with the drive. And there it is for him.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
A minute 29 left in the second quarter. Jennings, no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Seattle. An easy 2 on the layup. Harris has got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Out to Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Dunleavy. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Seattle trails by 21. Now Harris. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Charlotte has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Turkoglu. Give him 8. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can come on all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
All right, everybody. Now coming into the floor is your scoring star. Bringing you your make some noise. For your scoring squad. That was your scoring squad. Let's hear it for them, fans.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Here's Dunleavy. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What did you say?
And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And on paper, these two are pretty close in terms of talent.
Yeah, that's going to come down to effort and who controls that pace.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Pierce in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. McGrady, the pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound, and Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to McGrady. Now here's Wembanyama. From deep. Another miss by Wembanyama. On the wing, Bradley. No points so far. Oh, got that one up quick.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Charlotte leading by 20. Here's Heinrich. Outside Wembanyama. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Here's McGrady. On target from range. He's got 10.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. Smith outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Heinrich. Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer. And Charlotte another 3.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Bradley. Here's Stoudemire, covered by Wembanyama. Now the Hornets moving it up. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you guys.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Pierce. Here's McGrady. And Charlotte another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and maybe the timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Kuzi. Give him 8 points now. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Red pass to Jennings. Here's the Friends. Here's Kuzi down low. Unloads. Pass to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And he drives in. Jennings puts it in off the killer crossover. And the Hornets lead by 21.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Kuzi. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And again, Seattle with a triple.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Away team foul. Bob Susan. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 8.
Here's McGrady. 13 points in the game. Here's the Friends. Sends it home from three-point land. The Friends has got his second bucket on the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Smith outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Hornets leading by 21. Turkoglu, the pass to Houston. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. Houston's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Seattle moves the ball around. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Assisted by Bob Cousy.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Take it away! And here's the fast break. Drops in the layup for 2. Kuzi's got 12 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Turkoglu, the pass to Houston. Here's Turkoglu for 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kuzi, pass to Smith. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Kuzi. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kuzi's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. Just see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Houston passes to Turkoglu. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Drives to the hoop. That's to Stoudemire. Count that bucket.
He saw him pass to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop it.
He gets it up. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Seattle looking at who they've got. And it's Bradley in at the three. Harris passes to Stoudemire. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jump.
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Houston following the bucket by Seattle. As to Red. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Red's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Stoudemire. Can't hit from in close.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Houston, pounded by Harris. Dunleavy passes to Houston. They set the pick. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. Dunleavy can't hit. Seattle shooting around 53%, a nice number. Harris outside. Pass to Stoudemire. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. No good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
For Seattle, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bradley misses. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Horry. Here's Jenkins. There's the three. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stoudemire. That shot is off.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Takes it inside. Here's LaFrentz. Nails it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
There's the screen. Pass to Stoudemire. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
For Seattle, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Now Harris takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Houston. Here's the floater. LaFrentz, the pass to Houston. To the middle. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jenkins. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Hornets with possession here. Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Kuzi. Seattle move the ball around. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Bradley. Softly drops in the floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Kirk Heinrich. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Kuzi. Here's Bradley. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's McGrady. Stolen.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says. It's a great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Heinrich following the bucket by Seattle. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Seattle on offense. 11 feet out. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Jennings. Pass to Red. The three. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Turkoglu's shot is off. Here's Kuzi. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.